In that courtroom, I witnessed something that made my stomach turn. A young girl stood on the witness stand, sobbing uncontrollably as she described the assault she had endured, and sitting there at the defendant's table, her homeroom teacher. He had his hand tucked beneath the table, wearing a twisted, satisfied look on his face. In that moment, I froze. Years of experience told me she was telling the truth. Every word of it. I believed he was innocent, and yet he'd been defending a monster. I stood up immediately, asked the judge for a recess, and I rushed into the bathroom, my chest burning. Leaning over the sink, hands gripping the edge. I stared into the mirror. To keep defending him now would mean betraying my conscience. But if I walked away from this case, my 63-01 shriek would end here, and my career might start unraveling. That's when a journalist walked in. HED been watching from the gallery. Saw the whole thing. He looked at me with a sneer. He mocked my Silmitis called perfect record. Said this case would break me, make me a laughing stock in the legal world.
Had to close out someday. Nobody wins them all.
His words cut deep. Each jab peeled away at the last bits of my morality, and in the end vanity won. Without realizing it, a smirk curled on my lips. I walked back into that courtroom composed, unflinching, and I went for the jugular. I brought up every issue the girl had at school. She broke rules. She drew them was. She gave her teacher a nickname, Super Fat Pig. I pointed out how she watched adult films frequently, even called her a seasoned gold digger. I told the jury this teacher didn't assault her, he gave her detention. She was bitter, and she made the whole story up. My tongue sharpened, my questions cut deeper. The girl fell apart on the stand. Her attorney had no way to fight back. The verdict? No surprise. The jury ruled unanimously. She was lying. The teacher was acquitted on the spot. I won. Again, that night, I went out drinking with my wife and some friends. We popped champagne, celebrated. My winning streak was alive and well. Then I got a call from one of New York's top law firms. They wanted me for a case, not as a trial lawyer, just to help them select a jury. I laughed, thought it was a joke, until they showed me the check. The check with so many zeros it blurred in my vision. I stared at it for a few seconds, then nodded and took the offer. When I landed in New York, I got to work right away. Jury selection was second nature to me. It came easy. I could read people in seconds. One glance, and I knew who would vote our way. And sure enough, under my guidance, the jury came back unanimous not guilty. Case closed, on the spot. My first win in New York, and it felt almost laughably easy. The firm's boss, Milton, was impressed. He was sharp, calculating. After a brief chat, he invited me to the rooftop. It was an odd place.